I'm just going to kind of show you how I buy Bitcoin every day. I have a buy order that happens every single day, almost 5 o'clock in the evening for $11. And I've been doing this since about May. I use this app called Strike. The reason why I like Strike, I did a little research and I wanted to find a way to like just dollar cost average every day a certain amount of money for the least amount of money possible. And the way Strike is set up is there is like no fees or anything like that if you do a regular type of investment into Bitcoin, and all they deal with is Bitcoin. They don't do any shit coins or any other kind of coins or anything like that. All they do is only Bitcoin, which is another thing I like about it. And this is a look at my page. I've been, like I said, $11 a day since May. I've got just under 1% of a Bitcoin right now, so about $957 worth of Bitcoin. And you can go in here, you can look at the performance. Right now it's about $108,000. When I started this back in May, it was like closer to $120,000. And this is the performance. You can see this. The past hour, it's gone down like 1/4%. The past day, it's gone up over 1%. The past week, it's gone down about 5%. So in the short term, it is a volatile asset, Bitcoin is. But over the long term, it goes up incredibly high. Over the past month, it's been down just under 6%. Over the past year, though, it's gone up almost 59% as of today. It's been as high as about $126,000. That happened about a month ago or so. And now we're, like I said, we're down to about $108,000. And yeah, this time last year, it was about $70,000. So, and all time, look at the long term. It takes dips, but if you hold Bitcoin for at least 4 years, if you have a long-term horizon, it's going to go up. And with all of the companies that are putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets, countries and state governments, local governments, every day you hear, if you're part of this kind of subculture of following Bitcoin, every day there's new governments and things that are adding Bitcoin, strategic Bitcoin reserve to their coffers and things like that. And there's only going to ever be 21 million Bitcoin produced. And as of today, about almost 20 million of that has been mined already. So it's a finite resource is what it is. That's one of the things I like about it. I've been looking at this for a while, since probably about October. I've really been looking at it really closely. I've kind of been following it since like 2020, when there's a big pump then as well. But I really made it a conscious decision to start investing in this back, at least dollar cost averaging every single day back in May. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I got the daily purchase right there. You can see $11 a day. And if you go up here to the top, I got this little thing right here, and there's my purchases. I can go all the way back. And I got this connected to my my credit union. Like my first deposit was $999. You can transfer money, certain amounts for absolutely nothing. And I think the deal was, it was like up to $1,000 I could do with no transfer fees or anything. So I just said, okay, I'll do $999 and start doing $11 a day. So I started doing $11 a day. And the first purchase, I got like, a little bit of Bitcoin. It was like 0.00009 Bitcoin was the first $11. But lately, since it's been pulling back, actually I said May, it's been since July, I guess, since like June, July time frame. So it's been since July. So I've been doing every day. It just automatically makes the purchase. And then right here, so like in August, it took a dip, and my $11 bought more Bitcoin. I got like another decimal point closer to a Bitcoin that way. And it's been that way for a while. It was down to 9 right here. But yeah, it's a matter of consistency. And what kind of inspired me to do this, I saw somebody on X who bought like $21 of Bitcoin every day for like 4 years or something. And then in like 10 years, he was like a multimillionaire. So it's pretty incredible how this is growing. And I think it's becoming, like I said, it's being mainstream. There's ETFs, you can buy Bitcoin. There's, our strategic Bitcoin reserve has been approved by the current administration. So I think it's a very safe way to go. And you can look at former people like Larry Fink and things like that are in charge of multi-billions of dollars, and who used to be anti-Bitcoin a few years ago. Now they're recommending Bitcoin on your balance sheet, things like that. And right here we go. Right here you can look at my, if I want to if you want to start your own strike, there's invite friends without fees right here. And there's my code right there. I'll put that on this post. I'll just make a copy of that right here. So I'll copy that to my clipboard. I'll put that on there. And with that, you get, I think, like, you get trading fees waived for the next $500 of Bitcoin trades. And that's if you want to trade it. I really don't trade it. I don't think there's any fees if you just do like I do the DCA every day, the dollar cost average every day, $11 a day. But very simple. Like I said, if you go to your Google store or your Apple store and look for this guy with the middle finger right here, this little icon right here, it says Strike. You just look up Strike and look for that guy in the middle finger, and then connect it to your bank account, make a transfer, put your transfer in there, and then you can do it $1 a day, at $2 a day, or something like that. You don't have to do $11 a day. I do $11 a day. That's what I'm comfortable with. It's not a crazy amount of money. Right now I've got like $253 of cash in there. That $11 a day is going in there. When it gets under $100, I'll put another few $100s in there. And that's the way I do it. That's my strategy. Like I said, I've been just doing this for a few months, and when the Bitcoin goes down, I get excited because I'm buying more Bitcoin for my dollars. When it goes up, I'm up on my investment. So it's a win-win either way. If you have that mindset where you can just like, I'm going to keep this for decades. And what I kind of foresee happening is like decades from now. Right now, I'm just investing $11 a day. That $11 in decades from now could 1,000x. I could be living on this theoretically in the future. It could be worth millions of dollars. And I could say, okay, what was $11 a day 30 years ago is now $1,000 a day. And I could live on that, my elderly years. So that's kind of my rationale behind this right here. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments. But there's a lot of information out there. And this is a legitimate company. It's been around for many, many years. Jack Mallers, he's CEO of this company. He's also CEO of a new company called 21 that's going to be public here pretty soon as well. Young guy, 31-year-old guy, just a whiz. He's been involved in Bitcoin for like 12 years. So it's a legit business, a legit app right here. He seems very altruistic, but that's all I got for you today. Which pretty easy app, very basic, not too fancy. And there's a way, I guess, you can take, you might see something I didn't really talk about because I've never done it. You can send and receive money right here. I've never used that function. I'm just investing is all I'm doing. I'm just buying it and holding it. Just hodling it, as the Bitcoiners say, just holding on to it, letting it grow. But there's a way you can make purchases with it. You can give, you can receive money for services through this app as well. And that's pretty much it, man. So hope that helps somebody, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.